Cam, first of all, congratulations on being selected. Welcome to New Jersey. What's it like hearing your name called and getting one step closer to, I assume, has been probably a dream of yours since you were a child?
Yeah, no, you work your whole life for stuff like this. I mean, you're waiting there and you're sitting, and all of a sudden it just happens. Things get moving quickly, and your heart speeds up. But it's a pretty special moment for me, and I'm really grateful.
Do you have any conversations with the Devils? Do you have a feeling that they liked you? Because sometimes you can get a feel for a team or an organization. So when their name came up, you're like, oh, this could be it.
Yeah, no, I think, you talk to the teams and you see who's interested and, judging off the questions and stuff. And, there's a lot of great staff there and, they showed some interest and, I was pretty happy to be selected by the Devils.
Can you give us a brief description of your game, maybe some of your strengths, some of the areas you really do well, and maybe some areas you'd like to improve upon?
Yeah, so I'm a smart, skilled forward. I like to score goals, and I'm a playmaker as well. I get things going in the offensive zone, and my 200-foot game has come a long way. And I'm turning into an overall 3-zone player, and I play with speed, and I'm an exciting player to watch.
Got to be excited to come to the Devils. Speaking of speed, I mean that's a team with a ton of speed and a lot of talent. Anybody on the Devils team that you're particularly looking forward to playing with?
Yeah, no, they have a lot of good players for sure. Some young guys with Jack Hughes and all those guys. They're a new wave, and there's so much skill and speed and excitement around the Devils. Hopefully one day, on the ice with those guys, it'll be a dream come true for sure.
You were a guy who got this quite a bit from the start of the year until now. What did you kind of do to make those kind of improvements?
Yeah, I think it's just sticking with the process, really. Not changing anything day to day, but going about your business and. Each game in the queue in the second half, I thought I got better and better, and from there I really took off, and it led to today.
You talked about it before, but just the development of your 200-foot game. I guess what kind of strides did you make this year in that as well?
Yeah, just doing video and working on positionally where you want to be, and being in the right spot through all 3 zones, but not cheating the game and playing it the right way and playing hard and getting under sticks. I found came a long way, and I'm proud of that.
As you get up to the next level, so I guess how important do you feel like that's going to be to your game?
Yeah, it's going to be huge. Every player in the NHL is so good, and it's so tough to get there. But you just gotta play hard in all 3 zones. That's just it. It comes down to who wants it more in the puck battles, and you just got to be willing to win them.
I don't know if you've talked about attending development camp in a couple of weeks, but if there is something you like to do, maybe meet some of the team, meet with some of the organizations, some of the prospects.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, going to the development camp and stuff is pretty. Yeah, it's a dream come true. Getting to see all the players, finally getting a first taste of that National League, and getting your toes in the water and working on your game and getting better is really exciting. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
I know it's hard to project out, but do you think you might be 2 years away? Like, how much more development do you think you need to go into?
Yeah, no, it's it's tough to project. You just try and take it day by day. I think the second half of my season, I did that. I'm going to stick with what works for me, and it's just about getting better. There's no timeline or there's no limit on where my play needs to get to. I just want to keep getting better, and hopefully a few years down the road, it all works out, and I'm in the right position.
You mentioned your game jumped in the second half. Did something just click, or just things fall into place? Like, what do you attribute to that second half success?
Yeah, I think it was just consistency, staying at it, and not trying to change who I was, just being the player I was, and sometimes the puck just starts going in for you, and I think I just got on a roll, and it was going good. I was finding the back of the net, and I was making plays, and I was being myself out there, and confidence was huge. I was playing with swagger, and I really enjoyed it.
Are there guys who thought of your game after, or maybe players who maybe people compare you to often?
Yeah, I feel just kind of being a smart forward and stuff. I looked up to Mitch Marner a lot growing up. His skill and his tenacity on pucks. He's a right shot, and I feel we possess a lot of the same skills, and I look to continue to develop and be at that level one day. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm going to continue working my skating and stuff. Obviously, he's a superstar in the NHL. I look up to that, but very similar in shiftiness.